Okay, so we're here with Lisa. She's about to get ready to get her final teeth. It's been a while, more like 4 months since we did her surgery. And to tell us a little bit more about what she had done, I first wanted Lisa to share with us what frame of mind she was in before she decided to get this, what prompted her to get it, and how her experience was. And I know that's a lot of questions. So first of all, tell us what frame of mind you were in before you got this treatment.
Oh, I was crying, just pathetic. I was very sad, very isolated, and I was tired of being sad and isolated because I had lived like that for about 3 years.
What made you so sad and so isolated?
My appearance, it was visible. The teeth had moved and had pushed forward and separated, and I had a lot of crowns, and the black stuff at the top was showing. It was really unsightly, so it was just embarrassment.
You felt pretty self-conscious.
Oh, terribly self-conscious. I couldn't smile, I couldn't go to job interviews. A lot of relationships I left go by the wayside because I was embarrassed for people to see me. It was terrible. It was terrible.
So, if this took 3 years of dwelling over it, what finally got you to make that decision?
I was just tired of isolating. I was tired of living alone. I was tired of pushing people away. You can only live like that so long. And I went on the internet because that was safe, and I found your website, and there was a video on there of you being interviewed, and you were talking about implant patients that came in to get their teeth fixed. Major, not regular dentist fixing, major work, major new teeth. And you talked about the 3 different types of patients that come in and get that type of work, and then you amended it and had a 4th type of patient, the procrastinator. And the way, I can't remember word for word, but the way you described that person, it was me. And I just broke down sobbing because somebody knew my story. And so I called. It was like 7:30 in the morning. And because I another sleepless night, and I talked to somebody, answered the phone, thank goodness, and I talked to one of the ladies that work up front, and she knew exactly what I was talking about, and she was so understanding and supportive and knowledgeable, and that got the process started.
So, having seen you, one thing that was fairly reconciled between you, myself, and your restoring dentist was that your existing upper teeth could not really be saved, at least in a very predictable way, and still give you the result you were looking for.
Right.
And we made the decision mutually to remove the teeth, but that would have been a big transition for you, and we offered you the opportunity to get teeth on the same day that were affixed to your implants.
Right.
Tell me about that experience and how it's been for you.
I think that saved me a lot of psychological trauma because though they don't feel exactly like real teeth, it's enough where I feel comfortable. I don't feel odd. I never really had the experience of not having any teeth because it was, I went to sleep, you put me to sleep, and when I woke up, this was in there.
Right.
And I was able to talk and eventually able to eat a little bit, and people compliment me, and this is not even the final look or anything. It's
we thought we would get this input before you got your final,
right,
so we can actually at least document for other patients what it is like to go through this process, and not necessarily only see you with the final beautiful teeth,
right,
So it's important to understand that these teeth were placed on the same day and are truly just a temporary,
Right.
but at least they're fixed and they don't move.
No, they don't move at all.
Yeah.
They're painless. You never really feel like you didn't like you don't have teeth. They feel pretty much like real teeth, except for the back. It's a little different because I'm not able to chew on them anyway. So
we pretty much emphasize to patients that these are there for looks and comfort,
right,
not so much heavy chewing.
right,
The big thing about dentures, because that would have been the way you would have gone if we didn't do this,
right.
is that it covers the roof of your mouth and it's
Exactly,
mobile, and
exactly.
this doesn't.
And yeah, and I didn't want to go through that. I just didn't want to psychologically or physically have to go through that. And I'm so grateful that I didn't have to go through that, because it would have made this a lot more difficult. Because I like, I never experienced not having teeth.
Without question, you've been one of our best, most compliant patients, right? And you have a soft place in our heart, that's for sure. And we're so excited that you're getting ready for this next stage. We're going to check back with you when you get your final teeth.
Definitely.
You're at the stage where we're going to have you see your dentist to begin the process of making the final teeth.
Right.
But we're really looking forward to, seeing you again with those finals.
Me too.
I want to thank you for taking this time to share this with other patients, and we're so excited for you.
And I want to thank you so much for restoring my life.
I appreciate it. That means a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.